Welcome back, grade 11s. I hope you are well rested, and now we can move on with our lesson. So as you can see from our concept map, we will now be looking at what we call packaging. It says there that most products need some type of packaging, which can vary from a box to a label. The types of products will then determine the type of packaging that is needed. So in simple terms there, grade 11, we are saying that a different product requires a different type of packaging. Now, you will then need to ask yourself, why is this packaging so important? Packaging is very important because it helps us to contain the item or the product. So in other words, it is there to make us to be able to carry the contents rather of the product very easily. So if it's packaged, it's very easy to carry. And then it also protects the product from breakage, from the germs, from moisture, or from spoilage. So if my product is packaged properly, I know that it is safe from all the germs and it is also safe from breakage. So depending on the type of product, I know that if, for instance, I am buying a glass, it needs to be packaged properly in such a way that when I am moving it from the shop to my house, I know that it is protected from it breaking. It also promotes the product by indicating the brand as well as the trademark of the company or the product. So in simple terms there, we are saying that when a product is packaged, it is very easy to identify. So you might ask yourself that, oh, when I see something with a particular tick on it, I know that it is associated with a specific brand. So that is why packaging is important, because it makes it very easy for you as the customer to know exactly what you are buying. It also makes the product very easy to identify. Now, imagine walking into a grocery shop and all the cans are packaged the same. It will be very difficult for you to know what exactly you are buying. So packaging helps you to know very well what it is that you are buying. Then the types of packaging that we have are called packaging for immediate use, which is also called unit packaging. Now you might ask yourself, what is packaging for immediate use? It says there that this packaging needs to be cheap, because once the product is consumed, the packaging is then thrown away. Before I give you an example, I am sure you might have thought of products that you open, use the content, and throw away the packaging immediately. Now here's an example of my own. A packet of chips or a chocolate wrapper. So you note to say that when you open a packet of chips, you are going to consume what is inside, and then after that you have no use for that plastic wrap or that content that is there. We also have packaging for double use. Now you might note to say that this one is not the same as the first one, because if something is of double use, it means that we can use it for different things. So this packaging can be reused for purposes other than storing the original contents. So in simple terms here, you buy the product and you use it, but you do not throw away the packaging because you know that the packaging will be useful for something else. Now, I am sure as you are sitting, you can notice a lot of packaging that you have bought but are now storing other things. An example is an ice cream tub. Now, you might note that when you open the fridge, you think to yourself, oh yay, we have ice cream. But when you open inside, oh, it's leftover food. Now that is called packaging for double use. We also have packaging for resale. It says there that retailers buy products in bulk from wholesalers or suppliers. So packaging for resale simply means that a business will be buying products that it wants to sell from bigger businesses such as wholesalers, and then this packaging will be different. But now, inside that big packaging, there will also be smaller types of packaging for the product that they are going to sell. An example would be a big box containing small boxes of washing powder. And then we also have what we call frequent changing packaging. It says there that some details of this packaging change to advertise an important sporting event. So you might have seen there are certain products that you buy, like packets of chips, where the advertising is always changing on that packaging. Sometimes you will see that that particular packaging is advertising a certain event that is about to take place. So that's why we call it frequently changing, because it will change according to the next event that is going to happen. The example is advertising of a World Cup. Now think of products that you have seen where they were advertising the 2010 Soccer World Cup or any other World Cup. Now, as you can tell from this word, this packaging is more or less going to be very expensive. It says there that the packaging must suit the product. So in other words, the more expensive the product, the more appealing that packaging is supposed to be. An example would be packaging of an expensive phone. So if I buy my phone and it's 10,000 rands more than yours, obviously we need to determine which one is expensive, and we can tell from the type of packaging that we are going to see from the two products. We also have a combination packaging. So as you can see from the word itself, it means that here we are packaging more than one product. It says that various complementary products are packaged together because such products are usually purchased together. Now, think of a product that you have bought that when you buy it, there's two of them. And you ask yourself why. And the answer to that question is because you are often going to use these two products at the same time. Now let's look at the example, a soap and a face cloth. So it might happen that when you enter a shop, you will find that the soap and the face cloth are packaged in one and they are sold as one thing because they know that you are going to use it together. Now let's look at our price. What is the meaning of price? It says there that the price of a product refers to the amount of money that must be paid by the buyer to experience the benefits of the product. Why is pricing important? It is said that the price of a product can influence the consumer's attitude towards the product or the brand. Now, it might happen that you see a product being very cheap. Sometimes the question that you will ask yourself will be, why is this product so cheap? Is there something wrong with it? Or are they just trying to attract me to come and buy? If the price is believed to be too high, fewer consumers will buy the product. So it can happen that we know the original price of bread, but when we see that the price is very high, we will not buy the bread because we can see that this price is being inflated. But if the price is too low, customers may perceive the good as low quality. So you might ask yourself that, what is it that exactly customers want? Because if the price is high, they do not buy. And when it's low, they question. That is exactly how price works. If it is too low, you are going to ask yourself before you buy it, why are they pricing this product so cheap? We then have the different pricing techniques that businesses use to price their products. The first one is called cost-based or orientated pricing, meaning the same thing. So cost-based involves setting the price of the product based directly on its cost. So in simple terms, we are looking at how much does it cost us to make that particular product. Then we are going to calculate the cost of producing this product, which is called unit cost. And then we are going to add a standard profit percentage to obtain profit when we are selling. So the price is going to be determined by how much did it cost us to make this product. And then from there we can determine how much more are we going to add in order for us to make profit. We then have what we call markup pricing. So this is calculated as a percentage. Let's check how. Here is an example. A smoothie making business may calculate the cost of producing a smoothie to be 10 rands, and then they decide to add a markup of 100%. Then what does it mean for the price of the smoothie? It simply means that we are going to then charge 20 rands to sell this smoothie. So to explain markup in simple terms, we simply determine how much percentage profit do we want to make when we are selling this product. We also have customer or target-based pricing. So here we are simply looking at what we believe the customers are prepared to pay. Now this is why you will see that one item costs lower in this environment, but in another environment, the same item is costing more. Now this is called customer-based pricing. We look at the amount that the consumers in that specific area are willing to pay, and then we determine the price. We also have what we call competition-based pricing. Yes, you have guessed right. In this one, we charge prices according to what our competitors are already charging. So the more the competition in the market, the lower the prices are going to be. Why, you would ask yourself? This is because businesses know that when more people are selling the same product as them, customers have a choice on where to go to. Therefore, the prices are going to be kept at a minimum so that customers are then interested in coming to my shop because they know that my products are priced lower than my competitor. We also then have what we call promotional pricing. So businesses offer sales or special offers to attract customers. Now you will see when you enter shops that you are going to find products that are priced lower. And you must note that these are priced lower only for a short period of time. Because remember that the aim is to attract you to come and buy. Now the examples of promotional pricing would include your buy one, get one free, or two for the price of one. We then have what we call penetration pricing. So the products are sold at a very low price to attract consumers when the product is introduced into the market. So you will see when new products are being introduced into the market, they are priced very low. The aim is to get you to get used to the product, and then the price is going to increase afterwards. So as I have said, the aim is to convince the consumer to first buy the product. As soon as the introductory offer is over, the price is therefore going to increase. Now think about products that you have been buying at your school's tuck shop. When they first were introduced into the tuck shop, they were very cheap. But now the same product that you used to buy at a very low price is now inflated. This is called penetration pricing. We also have psychological pricing. Now, you might have fallen for this one more than once. It is used to give an impression that an item is cheaper than it really is. How would you ask yourself? An example is a shoe will cost 5.99 instead of 600 rands. Now the moment you see 5.99, you are going to think that this product is very cheap, whereas it's still the same price. Consumers place the price at the 500 rather than the 600 range. So businesses are simply using this as a strategy to make you think that the product is cheaper. We then have what we call bait pricing. So bait pricing is when prices are set lower than the item's cost price to attract the customers. It is used to attract customers into the shop to buy the products and other items. So for instance, what I will do as my business, I will identify an item that is very cheap and use it to advertise a sale. The main aim is not to get you to buy that product alone. I know that when you enter into my shop, there are other products that you will be interested in that you will end up buying. This is why you will ask yourself to say that my parents said they are going to buy soap at a shop, but they come back with plastics full of groceries. Now you must know that they used the price of soap as a bait to get them inside the shop to buy more items. Lastly, we have what we call price skimming. So prices are attached to an innovation product that is considered unique and prestigious. So this is a product that has never been seen before. So if I have a new invention, I am going to price this product at a very high price to test if people are going to buy this product. Now, obviously, because this is a new invention and it's very prestigious, people are going to buy it at that price. But once this product gains popularity, the price of that product is then going to be reduced. Now, grade 11s, I am sure that you have internalized this information, and I am hoping that it is making you see why things happen as they happen in businesses. With that said, this wraps up our lesson for today. Remember to always shine bright so that you can be visible wherever you are. Goodbye.